Aloha, fellow humans, and what's going on? Thank you for joining me in the second decade of the new millennium. Please never forget, I am Cassandra from the elevated life experience.com. I am your transitional guide. I am no medical professional, guys. I just consider myself a life experimentalist here to share the things with you that I have learned along on my journey. And guys, today I really just wanted to share something that I have learned along my journey. Okay. If you do not know, I have been really going through understanding the meanings and really implicating grief and the loss of my father, and being able to grow myself stronger and understanding really what it is. I spend a lot of time speaking with people about making the transition out of life. If you do not know, I am a transitional guide, assisting people making transitions in their life and making the transition out of life. The thing that is very interesting is that, yes, yes, you can see signs, you can smell smells, hear sounds, um, see things that remind us of our loved ones, right? But the thing that is so beautiful about about when somebody makes their transition out of life, out of their vessel, is that they actually are not outside of us. And I think that, I've talked to a few people that have been like, well, I don't feel them. And that makes me feel some kind of way. Like there was even a point in time where I really felt like, yeah, like I don't feel my dad. And I was like really upset. I was like, why don't I feel him? As I'm speaking to other people in my family, they're like, yeah, like, like I feel him, like blah, 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 blah. And that's okay. That's normal. Um, but the difference is that because when you're looking for them outside of you, it's difficult to find them. I mean, you can get reminders, right? You can get their energy and and yes, of course we all get that, right? Um, but when it comes to actually feeling them and feeling their presence, the difference is that they're actually not outside of us. The beautiful thing is that they become one with us. Sometimes almost to a doggone detriment, okay? Because if I could tell you how many times I've needed to have fried chicken in the past 2 weeks, okay? I have a picture of my dad right there, so I just had to give him the eye. And right there, like it's like really dead. Like, enough with the fried chicken, okay? Like I get it. Fried chicken was like his favorite, and if he could have it every day, he would have. Okay, so we end up picking up these habits, and when you start to see yourself reiterating certain things, understand that they are actually a part of you. And this is why I've said before in a prior video that they are able to connect us and guide us in ways that were unable to prior, because now they understand our inner workings, right? They understand how we manipulate, like how we process our reality. Like me talking to you, I can't necessarily understand how you process the words that are coming out of my mouth because I'm outside of you, right? But when you make the transition, that person now is boundless. They are limitless. They are a limitless being, free from their vessel. So they are pure energy. Okay. So when they are able to do that, they are able to completely assimilate themselves and understand what is going on within us. And being able to it actually, they embody themselves. And now I'm not sure if this is for everybody, but for my experience is within my heart chakra, within my heart. And then I maneuver that way. So like just pay attention. Okay, a lot of the times that we have our loved ones, sometimes they'll be saying things through us we don't even realize. Like that's why I always tell people, look, if I said something that touched your heart, honey, please it came through me, okay? Because my human is reckless, okay? She's working on really being susceptible to having faith and trust in the guidance that she receives, right? So just it's okay. Everybody has their own experiences. Again, when you want to, sometimes we're so detached from, wanting to think or experience things that are linked to our loved ones because of the pain that it holds. That also puts a barrier and a lock on our heart chakra, right? Because now the grief becomes so heavy that it's blocking us, and for sake of the length of this video, I will just say this really quick. When my father did pass, I had gone in his room and I had cleansed out his energy to make sure that he had made a clean transition and there was nothing lingering behind. And after I had done that, I had done some connecting, and like this huge beam, like of light, like I like illuminated out of my chest, and I felt like it. And that day, that rest of that night was so powerful. But as everybody, or not everybody, but as a lot of people may know, up until like the funeral, like depending on what role you play, like you're still on go mode, right? Like the death doesn't really settle for a little bit, right? Like it didn't hit me until like a month later, and then when my grief really sank in, I like I put so much gunk on my heart that I ended up blocking myself from being able to fully feel where I was. And I'm still on the journey of getting it back. But these are things that, are holding us from being able to feel that full experience. So sometimes it could also be that if you are feeling blocks, there's so many different ways, but that doesn't change the fact that they are with us, that they are guiding us, and that doesn't change that they love us. Okay. If you guys have other questions about this process or would like to know some more information going more in depth, or if you would like me to work with you in making these transitions that you are going through in your life, guys, please feel free to contact me. Like I said, I with unconditional love, no judgment. I want people to be able to live their best life, and I would like to be able to guide you with unconditional love to being the best version of yourself, to the elevated life experience. Okay, so guys, I'm gonna leave this right here. Okay, and as always, I'm sending you my absolute unconditional love, guys, and I hope that whatever moment it is that you are having at this very point in time, that you just feel love. I just want you to feel love unconditionally and connect and understand that the journey, everybody has their own unique journey. Okay. Mahalo.